What's up, you guys? It's your girl, I am Nicole Knox, and I'm back with another quick story time, right? So, if you haven't, click the subscribe button because you know what? My channel is lit and it's going up. I'm so excited. So hit the comment, click the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. But let's do this quick video of this story time. So, okay, that's it. Met this guy on Facebook, right? And we had quite a bit of mutuals, right? So I hit up one of my cousins, and I'm like, hey, you know this nigga? And he like, yeah, he cool, whatever. Now, first things first. So so I got the pass, right? That homeboy, he's straight. Then next thing I know, like, I'm like, okay, we can link up and do what it do. Like, I'm not looking to date or anything. Like, I'm looking like for real, just for like some sneaky link type of stuff. Like, nothing more, nothing less. Right? So, okay, boom. So here we go. We link up for the sneaky link. Now, I am with all the shenanigans. I'm with all the shenanigans. So we get to it. I mean, flipping it, scripting it, sucking it, licking it, everything, right? Now, this is, ladies, this is where you got to start asking niggas, like, what are they into? And, like, that, we should make that as, like, a conversation or a focal point or something, because, so, it get down to it, and I'm like, you just gonna try to put it in my, and you weren't even gonna ask me if I was with that? Like, that's weird. Like, this our first time linking. So I was like, oh, you nasty. But continue. But you nasty. So anyways, I'm like, okay, this a little fire link, right? So we having a good time. We talking. Then, boom, we link again, right? Now, I'm a Virgo. He's a Capricorn. And I don't know why they try to make it seem like earth signs ain't with the shenanigans and we not freaky, because we are disgusting. So the second time we linking up, he had a couple of fetishes, and I am happy to oblige. I'm walking around in stripper heels, all this kind of weird shit. Like, okay, nigga, I'm with it. Again, I'm with all the shenanigans. Now, ladies, y'all ever look over, like, now, one thing about earth signs, we cool with having our little personal space or whatever. Meaning, like, once we got done, like, we laid up watching TV, cuddling, watching on our phones, all this kind of stuff. Like, but you ever look at your nigga or whatever, and then he sees something on his phone and he started laughing. And one thing I loved about us is that we was very transparent. So he chuckled a little bit, right? And I'm like, what you over there chuckling about, right? Because I'm like, and he like, nah, I was just thinking about something. And I was like, oh, okay, so what you thinking about? Nigga hit me with, you ever peg somebody? No. And so one thing about me, I'm curious. Like, tell me how that went. Who was it with? What race was the girl? Like, give me all that info, because I'm curious. Because, as women, we always, like, fake hump our niggas. But I ain't never thought to, like, for real put a strap on and really do it. Right? Like, I've never, no. Okay. And mind you, he's black. So I'm like, how that happen? How that go? Right? Like, how you do that? So he was like, yeah, like, he was dating this white girl, whatever, and she pegged him or whatever, and like, he loved it. And I was like, what part did you love? Because a man's G-spot is in their butt. And so I was like, for real, like, how you like that? Like, what would it feel like? And he was like, oh, my favorite part was like when my pee-pee was dangling, and like, I just liked the way it felt. And I was like, but I'm looking at his face as he's talking about it. So I got to laying there, and I was curious, like, what's the difference between a dildo and a man's dick? Like, what's the difference? And I'm like, hold on, so you like stuff going in your booty. Like, I'm with all the shenanigans. Like, if, like, I'm all into the gooch, all that, toss your salad, whatever, I'm with all that. But I'm like, peg you? That's a little too far for me. And then it made me think about a time, like, when we was getting to it, right? And I was riding that thing, throwing it in a circle, just tearing it up. And I was on top. Now, mind you, I'm 220 plush plow. And he had to be like 170. Like 170-ish. If that, maybe 140. I'm 220 solid, heavy. So I'm on top, like, I am giving it to this nigga. So when he bust, the nigga literally lifted me up in the air, crawled down underneath me, and like ate all his stuff out. Like, ate it all out. I was so like, that's crazy. Like, I was like flabbergasted, like flipped me over and was just like going to where I was flabbergasted. Like, it, like he wasn't finna eat again for a long time. Flabbergasted. And then when he went into that story and I connected the two, I said, oh, you want some other shit. So I told him, like, oh, you wow. Like, wow. Like, I'm with the shenanigans, but you wow. And the nigga proceeded to look at me and said, you have no idea. Like, this ain't nothing. And in my mind, like, I was with all the shenanigans, but baby, I wasn't trying to find out, like, what more he was into doing. Because I was like, I was curious. Now, let's stop here. I was curious because I was like, ooh, I love to turn a man out. I love to, if a man got a fantasy, I'm with it. I'm with it all. Like, baby, how can I please you? Right? But I draw the line where I start feeling like some sus stuff going on, like some sus stuff. And I'm like, ladies, like, y'all gotta be careful because, and I say this and I was like freaked out. Like, I was freaked out because I was like, dang, like, and like me and him had the type of relationship. Like, if you ask, I'm gonna tell you, but just make sure the question that you asking, like, you really want to know the answer to. And I was like, damn, like, I want to ask him, like, has a man ever done you in your ass? But I was like, for real afraid of the answer. So I didn't even ask him. So I was scared. And I was like, oh, nah. See, I can't fool with it. Because I feel like that was confirmation enough. Like, him getting pegged and then him eating his own, like, semen out of my body. I was like, yeah, that was that was confirmation enough. Like, you for real, like, on another level that I'm not even trying to tap into. Like, I'm cool. So moral of my stories, lady, I mean, now was like fire. Like, we was up in there turning each other out. Fire. Like, he loved it. Like, oh, I'm finally with a chick on my level, blah blah. But I was like, yeah, I'm on your level. I'm just not on that level. Like, I can't foresee myself ever pegging you. Like, cause, and then I was trying to figure out, like, what what gratification do I get out of it? Like, how am I supposed to feel while I'm pegging you? Like, cause it's nothing there. But the turn on was how curious I was. But I was just like, I can't picture myself sodomizing a man. And then it made me think of the size of the dildos of that I like and the other women like. And I was like, that one in your butt, like, that's big. Like, I didn't have something that's big in your butt. And I was like, I don't know nothing about that. Like, I'm cool. Like, I don't want to do that to you, player. Like, I started thinking all too deep into, like, well, what if I was too rough? Blah, blah, blah. Like, nah. Then I said, nah, you You on another level I ain't even trying to tap into, because if I tap into some stuff like that, like, I know me. I already know the shenanigans I'm on. Like I might get with somebody else. Like, I already be turning people out, and I be like, and I get to that level. Like, I was scared. I was scared of my power. Like, I don't think I trust myself with that type of power. Like, with that type of power, that type of experience, I might. I was nervous. I said, "Ooh, that Pandora's box. I ain't even trying to open that, y'all. Not at all." But I am curious though. But I don't know. I was just like, huh. And he was a black guy, so I was like, in my mind, I kept tripping too. I was like, you let a white girl sodomize you? Like, what? That's crazy. For real? I probably, like, I know that y'all probably like, that's all you thought about? I'm like, yes, that blew my mind. Like, I don't know if it would have been better if it was a black girl. I'm just saying it just blew my mind because it made me think of slavery and all that. And I was like, you let a white girl sodomize you? Like, and you liked it? Like, I don't know, that's crazy. I don't know. That's my story time, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what y'all thinking. If y'all ever did something like that, hit me up on my Instagram so we can talk about it, because I'm a little curious, but I don't know. Y'all have a good day.